I ain't gonna need all of them. Hey Homestead family, welcome back to the channel. So today Bobby and my nephew is going to be working on one of the stalls once again, and just putting that fence wire up that we put around my garden. We're going to put inside of one of the stalls to make it easier for them, well, to make it easier for us, so they're not leaning on the poles and trying to put their face through the fence to get the grass on the other side when it starts growing. So I'm gonna bring y'all along and show y'all footage of that, and I want to give y'all 5 reasons why you shouldn't homestead. So y'all come on with me. Dang, I gotta go back down there anyway. I left the piece to go in here.
What you caught your fingers in, huh?
It hurt?
I'm gonna let it fall.
I ain't like how when it fell on my back.
You wanna cry?
No, ma'am. I'm a crying corpse.
Oh, okay. We got a horse loose. So the number one reason not to homestead is if you're lazy, it's not gonna work. If you're lazy, it is not going to work. Why? Because when you're homesteading, no matter if you buy raw land, land that's already developed, if you got a house and you're putting a garden in the backyard, no matter what you're doing in the homestead field or homestead life or homestead living, you're gonna have to work. You can't be lazy when you have a garden. You can't be lazy when you have a homestead, because it's always gonna be work every day, no matter what. Whether it's mowing the yard, cutting the grass, cutting the field, dealing with your animals, you have to do something. So if you're lazy and want to sit in the house all day, watch TV, have somebody else do something for you, you even have to water your garden. You got to do something. It's not going to work for you, so I suggest you not to homestead. So get you a house in the city with some neighbors and pay somebody to do your yard.
Oh. Oh.
This is what we've been using on Stanky Leg's foot. It's still healing. As you seen, Bobby was spraying it on there. She doesn't like it.
It's an aerosol bandage.
She doesn't like it, but you know, it's gonna help her out in the long run. So we gotta leave her tied up for how long?
Probably about 35, 40 minutes.
About
so
35 to 40 minutes so it can dry, and then we can put her back up.
It's healing, and then with all that rain and our stall got a little muddy, and she pulled the scab off in that mud. That's why I'm gonna leave her out now. I'm gonna leave her out. Because you see how the hair was already growing back on it. See how the hair on the top of it?
Mm-hmm.
And she pulled that scab off. It got there. That's why I sprayed that bleach water on.
All right, y'all. So they putting the fence up. getting it where she can't reach the grass. So what was happening was they was putting their heads through the boards, like this board and this board, and they, I think they're gonna put some more boards up right here. I'm not sure. Oh, her hair is gonna go right here. Okay.
We'll cut a piece of that plywood, nail it in the inside so she don't scrape it all in here like she usually do. So it just everything will stay out there.
Oh, okay. And then like these boards, they would try to stick their heads through that and basically knock the boards over and push the fence over and make it hard. So when it rains, y'all, the boards in the ground will get soft and they'll start pushing on them. Even though it's concrete in the ground, they'll still start pushing on them and push them over, especially Eve. So that's what they doing now, is they putting the fence up and getting her right so she can get back in her stall. So reason number 2, don't do this just for social media. Meaning, don't create a YouTube channel just to homestead. That makes no sense. Golly. If you create a YouTube channel not knowing what entails when you homesteading, you're going to get into it for the wrong reasons and then you're going to quit immediately. Because like we said in step 1, it's a lot of work out here to be done. You're going to have to maintain everything. So what you just thinking you're going to create a YouTube channel and homestead, it might not even start establishing a following a following right away. We've been doing this for over 5 years and y'all just now finding us. So you can't just be into this just to get into YouTube, because it won't work. If you think you're going to get into it and make the money, you're wrong. So think about it again and choose something else. All right, y'all. So the number 3 reason is to save money. Y'all, if you are going to become a homesteader just to save money, you might want to think about this twice. Because when you purchase land nowadays, the prices is through the roof. And also, if you're buying undeveloped land or raw land, whichever one you call it, you got to think about clearing the land. It's going to take a machine to clear the land. You can't do it with a push lawnmower. Y'all seen that a few videos ago, that we was only able to cut so much with a push lawnmower. Also, you're going to have to think about establishing electricity. You're going to have to get a pole. That's a few $1,000s. Not even calculating the wires that you're going to have to put in, and then digging in the ground, and then the pipe that you put the electric wire in. That's just the beginning. Then you have to think about water. Water costs a few $1,000s to cut on as well, along with the PVC pipe that you need to dig and put in the ground also. And not to even think about the attachments too. Even though some of those pieces are small and just a few cents, they add up. Now let's talk about what kind of house you're gonna get. Are you gonna stay in an RV? You gotta purchase an RV if you don't have one. That's more money. You're gonna have monthly payments unless you just got money like that. Mobile home prices have went through the roof, so you got to think about that as well. So now you're spending $100,000 more on some land, you're spending $100,000 or more on a house, and mobile home prices just went through the roof. If you're gonna do like we did and convert a shed into a house or a farmhouse, you got to think about that too, because they're starting at $20,000 for a nice size one. You can get something that's a little bit cheaper, but they're going to be smaller. The one that we have is a 16 by 50. It was around $20,000. So y'all think about that, and we got that on a repo. So y'all just think about that. If you're deciding to become a homesteader just to save money, think twice about that, because you're not going to be saving any money, because it's going to be a lot for you to do and spend to get your homestead established. Number 4. Start a homestead just because it's trending. Don't do that. That is a absolute no-no, because how long will homesteading be trending? You might decide to get into it right when the trend is about to end. Then you're going to be losing. So if you're deciding to become a homesteader just because it's a trending topic, or you think it's a trending topic right now, don't do it. That's not a good idea. That's just plain and simple. Topic number 5. Failure. If you're going to get into homesteading and you scared of failure, this might not be for you, because a lot of things are going to happen. You're going to fail so many times, because if you're like us and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to mess up so many times. And if you messing up is going to cause you to feel like a failure, then homesteading is not going to be for you, because you're going to have to learn things unless you're an electrician, unless you're a plumber, unless you're in construction already. You're not going to know half of that stuff. So you're going to have to do research, gain your knowledge, try it, fail, and just try it again. If failure is something that you're afraid of, homesteading, again, is not for you. If you want to start homesteading or become a homesteader, I hope these 5 reasons help you make your decision on deciding to become a homesteader or not. And I want to thank y'all for taking the time out to watch this video. Please make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share this video with anybody interested in becoming a homesteader. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.